Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here. Welcome back to the Nikke Goddess of Victory video. Alright, if you guys are not aware, ReZero collab is happening in approximately 3 more days. So let's talk about what is happening with the collaboration. Alright, we're going to talk a little bit more detail about it. There's 3 new characters that you can consider getting, and yes, March 21st is going to be the date for the collab, and the collab is going to last for approximately 3 weeks. Now, first things first, obviously, there are going to be 2 SSR and 1 SR character. So if you guys are wondering, this is going to be the SR character that everybody gets, RAM. Alright, so the RAM, the one with the A variant, and then RAM, the REM, and then the Emilia is going to be the character that you can obtain. Alright, you will be able to pull these 2 characters. They are both abnormal faction. Emilia is going to be a rocket launcher character, while RAM is going to be machine gun. So both are going to be a little bit different. At least you get 1 character for free. Now let's talk about the costume. Apparently they'll be giving out 1 free costume for each of these SSR characters. So if you did pull for Emilia, you will be getting this particular costume as well. So this is going to be the Spring Breeze. It does modify her looks quite significantly, as you can see right there, right? So she does have this yellow summer clothes, which is kind of cool. Alright, if you think about it, it is going to be very fashionable, I guess. And then you can see for RAM right here, the costume doesn't seem to modify much. Alright, I believe she does have that green accent going on. Now if I have to zoom in side by side, you can see she has that green tie right here, a little bit of change right there. And then she also have the green accent in terms of the skirt as opposed to the white, right? So that's pretty much it. Weapon is going to be the same regardless, but it just modifies how she looks. This is going to be the Soda's outfit apparently. Soda is going to borrow her the outfit. So let's talk about everything that's happening in the particular game. Costumes are free, at least that's a good thing. Now as you can see, the update is going to happen during March 21st. Make sure you have at least 5 GB of free space, usual stuff, right? You need a lot of space with all of this. Now you can see they are immediately adding the killer wife to the ordinary recruit, social point recruit, and more items. I do appreciate it. I feel like they should be constantly doing this every single version, right? Immediately adding the characters after the period has ended to the standard banner. I do appreciate that. So at least if you are someone that's looking to obtain her immediately, since she's quite meta, you can do that. Alright, so she will be able to be wishlisted with that particular instance. Now the next one is going to be Emilia. So she's going to be the first character that's coming in this particular patch. So Emilia, female half-elf with silver hair and purple eyes. Now she is going to be interesting. She can increase the attack in proportion to max ammo capacity. So that's going to be something that's very interesting. So max ammo capacity, there is no real way to obtain max ammo capacity outside of like maybe overloading your gears, right? So there are some skills that can give you increase that as well. So we're going to see if that is going to be able to affect it. But as you can see, attack is going to scale off her max ammo capacity. So her burst skill, when her burst skill is in effect, she can launch a wide range attack and deal significant damage to the enemy. So is she going to be meta? That's going to be something that we'll have to find out. She is going to be a rocket launcher, and she's going to be the water type character. So it does look like she is going to be a DPS character. Now let's talk a little bit more about this. I do think that this is going to be good, alright, whether you like it or not. Because if you look at water type characters right now, if we are looking at just the water type specifically, we do lack a little bit of DPS, you know, or damage dealers in this particular department. Alright, so Privity is more of a support. Alright, we do have Vesti and Brit. I guess they are kind of decent-ish. Alright, Helm is going to be much more of a healer. Neon, sadly, she is going to be limited, right? A limited SSR, plus she's not entirely meta as well. So that leaves you with a bunch of these other characters that are, you know, like Dorothy is very strong, but she's a burst one, right? If you're talking about the other damage dealer, Winter, Lyudmila, and I would say Neon, these 2 are limited, so you can't really obtain them. And water type seems to always follow the pattern, right? Now we have Emilia into the equation, so another limited water type. So it is going to be really interesting, and we'll have to see if she is going to be meta or not. I wouldn't be surprised if she's able to beat the rest of these water damage dealers, because the truth is there's no one here that's like extraordinarily strong in particular. Probably Winter Ludmilla might be the strongest out of this bunch, right? So something to definitely consider. Now, as you can see, her banner is going to last until April 11th, so that's something to keep in mind. You can see we will be able to recruit her with a 2% rate up chance for 4%. All right, so she's still going to be abnormal in that case. The usual stuff. She is going to be a limited character, so limited time recruitment ends. She will not be added to the ordinary recruit or any of the other banners. So let's talk about SSR RAM, which is in this case this particular girl right here. So Amelia comes first, RAM comes later. So RAM is going to appear slightly later at March 28 as opposed to so she's going to come next week, right? So you can see she does have a different concept altogether. She recovers allies' HP in proportion to the damage she deals. So very, very different right there, right? So that means the more damage she deals, the more she heals. So it is somewhat in line with what Helm can somewhat do. Alright, if you are not familiar with Helm, so she has very, very similar skill in which you can see everyone will be able to heal, and the healing scales off the attack damage as HP. So that's going to be something that's very, very interesting. But in this case, for Ram's particular concept is going to be based upon her attack altogether. She is going to be a machine gun, so I find that very, very interesting. And she is going to be a supporter, so there's that. So how much she can heal is going to depend on her damage. So that means usually with stuff like that, you know that she's going to need that investment. So we'll see if she's meta or not. But water type again, alright, she's going to be abnormal also. So same concept applies. She's a limited character that will not be added to the, you know, ordinary recruit etc. So if you have gold tickets and you just want to get one copy, you know, you can consider that. But of course, also look out for what's coming after them, right? Which is the half anniversary. Now, if you're free to play, alright, so which I know some of you guys are watching this, you are still thinking, do you want to put for collab characters, collab units, or do you want to wait later? That's the part that I know a lot of free-to-play players tend to like always forget. If you are free-to-play, my advice is wait a little bit, alright? So the banner will be available until April 11th. So you can wait a little bit and see if they announce the next character, and then see from there if you want to pull for them or not, or you want to like pull for the next so-called pilgrim characters that is coming out in the half anniversary. That's going to be probably the best choice, right? So it's hard to say who will come later on in the half anniversary, but hopefully they'll give out more free pulls along the way as well, so that the free-to-play players and new players can basically benefit from that. So SR Ram. So Ram is going to be the other character. Very interesting concept. She generates shield to protect her allies. Now, when together with the members of her squad, she can cast her burst skill easily. Now that's going to be this character right here, the red-haired girl. Very, very interesting. So I wonder if she's going to be a meta, but so far we haven't really had any SR characters that's meta, right? So she's going to be a defender, and you can see right here her code is win and manufacturer is abnormal. You can see right here you will be able to obtain her for free, alright, in the crossover event. So make sure you guys do so, at least get the free SR if you can't obtain the other ones. Now there are a total of 4 costumes, alright? So you get, like I mentioned, you get 2 for free. Emilia Spring Breeze will be given out to you for free. Complete the challenge mission. Same goes for Ram Handy Maid, which is this particular one, alright? The Handy Maid and the Emilia Spring Breeze will be given out for free, right? So these 2 are free, but there is a new costume, as you can see, Ram Pure Blossom. That one can be obtained from the Fresh Pass. Very interesting. Alright, we will be able to obtain that. And also one more Emilia Clumsy Maid. We haven't had the look of how this one looks like yet. This one can be obtained from Costume Gacha, okay, with full voiceover, burst skill animation, new standing pose, and special chibi model. So this is going to be where the money comes in. Costume Gacha. So we'll have a look at this, how this is going to be. Maybe it's going to be extremely good, tempting design overall. So can't say for sure for now, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Alongside with that, new costume for Rosanna as well. That's going to be for the, I believe you guys have seen the design. Alright, that's for April Mission Pass that will be coming out later. Very, very interesting. Now, the events are going to be the usual stuff. You get the D-Wave, and it's divided into multiple parts, right? Story Part 1, Story Part 2. I would recommend waiting for Story Part 2 hard. before you start farming all the remaining materials. And then you can see challenge stage. Alright, there will be some challenge stages as well for you to do. Daily login 14 days. And the co-op exclusive coordinated operation that you can do. It seems like this is happening every single week. So March 22nd, March 29th, April 5th. So this will last for 3 weeks, alright? 3 weeks of co-op, very, very interesting. Now, full burst is still running from March 23rd to April 6th, alright? That I do appreciate that, that's very, very good. Solo raids is happening on April 4. Okay, this is going to be a different one, alright? So obviously you want to farm this. And union raids is happening this week on March 22nd. Alright, so as for the costume gacha, it's the usual stuff, alright? You will be able to purchase bunch of stuff. And a new quality of life, as you guys can see right here, they are adding quick battle in arena. So can't wait to test this out. Apparently you have to unlock chapter 11-13, so we'll see how that goes. I think most players, you know, if you play diligently, like that shouldn't be too difficult, right? That's for normal, not hard. So I do think that chapter 11-13 is something that's like doable for a lot of players that's been playing for at least 2 to 3 months, right? So with that being said, that's going to be it for this particular video. Let me know what you guys think of all of these characters. Are you guys pulling after looking at this? Are you guys buying the costume gacha? Let me know in the comments section below. As always, subscribe, give this video a like. Have a nice day. Goodbye.